Mystery is the key, I'm telling you.
Do your shit, sis. Gon' get it poppin', mommy. They gon' hate regardless. Before now, you still was poppin', shawty. Do your shit, sis. Whatever shit you doin', sis. Been had it locked, they can't stop what you got moving, sis.
And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. What's up, y'all, and welcome back to my channel, KCTV. Thank you for tuning in once again. So today's video is going to be me, player, helping y'all get the man you want. So I've compiled 7 tips together that have helped me throughout my dating life. Keep the dude that I'm pursuing, you know, like on my heels. Like, damn, girl, I want you. Why you playing? Let me put you on game a little bit. I think it works for me because it's literally just a part of my personality. This is just how I am. And they all stick around until I say otherwise. So the first tip that I have is to barely give him compliments. Like, if you see a dude and it's like, damn, he fine as hell, don't tell that he fine. Don't you do it. Now, I'm not saying like never ever give him a compliment. Compliments gives you the big head, and I don't want you to get the big head because you ain't all that. You feel me? Even if you is all that, you don't need to know that I know that you all that. The less you compliment, the more they'll appreciate it when you actually do, because it's like, oh snap, what? She complimented me? So just try to keep the flattery to a minimum. There's plenty of other ways to flirt. Okay, so my next 3 tips all tie into each other as far as availability goes. When I say like don't respond back to every single text message, I don't mean like if he texting you, what's up, and you just don't text him back. Like, no, I'm talking about like once the conversation starts to get dry, let it go. It's okay. You ain't gotta be on his heels. Like, it's okay, because if he interested, he gonna always text you back. And if he wanna talk to you, he gonna always answer your calls, or he gonna call you back. I'm not somebody that likes to force the conversation. We gonna have a conversation until ain't nothing else to talk about, because the whole point is to keep them intrigued by you. Like, keep their attention. And the way to keep somebody's attention is to not show them a lot of attention. Don't do it all the time, because then they just gonna take it as you're not interested in them. But occasionally, it is okay to not respond back to every text message, or to not pick up every single phone call. Call back, but you ain't got to pick up every single phone call. And it also might open up the conversation for y'all to set up boundaries. And he might say like, don't be not texting me back, you feel me? Now you know he really interested, because like, oh, so you peep it. So along with not making yourself too available through, you know, texts and calls, don't make yourself too available to see each other in person. Like, if he only hit your line at like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night to link, girl, you better sit your ass down. Now, when I'm thinking to y'all, I'm thinking about these are the beginning stages of whoever y'all talking to, you feel me? If I'm just meeting you and we fresh into this, I'm not making myself available to you all wee hours of the night. Like, hell no, you're not finna hit me up at 11, like, pop out. No, the wig is off and the bonnet is on. I'm in the bed. Now, if that's just the way y'all schedules just both work out, is y'all can only see each other late at night, then I mean, that's a different story, because that's just scheduling. But if he ain't doing shit all day, and you ain't doing shit all day, but he wait until the end of the day to try to link, no ma'am. Y'all just need to figure out a schedule that works for y'all, but don't make yourself too available. Like, every single time he call, every single time he text you telling you to slide, you slide, you feel me? Like, don't do that. Now, this is another thing that I do just because, you know, I'm not a clingy person. Like, if I spend the whole day with somebody, I'm not finna be pressed to like reach out to them like the next day. Now, I'm not saying you can't do this, but I'm just saying, like, for me, what I've noticed is that it makes the dude wonder more about you. Don't do it every time, because then he just gonna be like, okay, she must not really like me like that. But you know, like, occasionally it is okay to like not reach out to them first the next day after y'all was just with each other all day. Mystery is the key, I'm telling you. If he don't reach out to you that next day first, it's okay. Like, it's cool. Take a day. Y'all both need to take a day, separate, think about what happened, reminisce, but you ain't gotta immediately reach out to him. So the next tip I have to keep him intrigued is to ask him a lot of questions about himself. As women, we're used to talking about ourselves, and usually, you know, the guy comes to approach us, gets to know us, asks us a whole bunch of questions, you know. But I think, well, I know that it's really important just to make sure that all of that energy is reciprocated, and you wanting to know, you know, just as much about him as he's wanting to know about you. Whether or not you care about it or not, you know, it's still gonna make him feel good, because everybody wants support for their own passions at the end of the day. I do that anyway because I'm nosy as hell, and I really just like to be all up in people's business. But like I said, it's worked thus far. Now, my next tip is to not talk about the future too much. Like, talking about like, oh, our kids will be so cute together. I want to marry you. We gonna live together. We need to figure out what state we gonna live in. Like, whoa, too much. Because for some guys, that might turn them off. Like, I just met you. Like, I mean, you cool and all, but like, future, kids, wife, married? Let's pump the brakes a bit. It's like, you know, you can ask the questions like, oh, do you want to be married? Do you want to have kids? Where would you ideally like to live? But don't just be trying to insert yourself into the equation. None of that, ma'am. Chill. And the last tip that I have, which is by far the absolute, hands down, most important tip ever, be yourself. Don't try to put on no facade for no just because like, oh, he chill, so you feel like you gotta be chill, or he do too much, so you feel like you gotta do too much. Be you. He either gonna take you or he gonna leave you. If y'all meant to be, then y'all gonna be, and he gonna accept the flaws and everything that you come with. If you ratchet, you ratchet. If you bougie, be bougie. If he not with it, then he can get lost, which is exactly why I kept on saying throughout the video, this is my personality. That's how I keep him in rotation. I'm cool with everybody I used to mess with. So those are the 7 tips that I have for you to keep him intrigued, keep him coming back for more, wondering, thinking, reminiscing. Damn, I want her, I need her, I can't lose her. Now, once again, use all of these tips in moderation. Do not do all of this shit all the time, every single time, because then you're just gonna be lonely as hell, because they're gonna be like, okay, she don't want me. It's hard to really like give away my tips because like the player is just naturally in me. Like I was born this way. So take 1 or 2 or 3 or 7 of these tips and apply them to your dating life, and then get back to me and let me know if my advice actually worked. Now, if it didn't, that ain't my problem. You must ain't did it right, because you gotta be smooth about every move that you make. If you enjoyed this video, or if this video was helpful, give me a thumbs up. And ladies, go ahead and comment below how you keep your man intrigued. And men, comment below and let me know if I'm valid or if this really don't work. Even though actually I don't want to hear none of that, because I know it do. Thank y'all for tuning in again to KCTV, and I will see y'all tomorrow.